What's up guys, Chase here at Rocky Mountain ADV, and welcome to our Dual Sport Adventure Jacket Buyer's Guide. Alright guys, so we know that most of you out there when you first get into adventure riding like myself typically start out with cheap gear that you probably already have sitting around in the closet, but I promise you it won't take long before you realize that having good quality adventure gear is an investment worth making. It's not just fancy looking gear with a lot of pockets and a hefty price tag. It's going to do a couple of key things for you. One, it's going to fight off Mother Nature, so on those cold and wet days it's going to keep you warm and dry. It's also going to ventilate well, so you're going to be able to wear it in those warmer climates, but most importantly it's going to give you great abrasion and impact resistance if you do have a crash. Now we want to make it easy for you, so we've taken our 5 favorite jackets that we know and love here at Rocky Mountain, and we started on the low end of the price and we're going to work our way up. So depending on what your budget is, there will be a jacket in this lineup that is going to suit your needs. Now it's time to sit back, relax, and let's get right to it. Alright, so first up on the list is going to be the Battleborn jacket from A.R.C. Now I brought my man Zach in today. Zach is 5'9", he's 215 pounds, and he has a 43.5-inch chest. Zach is wearing a size large in this jacket. Now this jacket has an American cut. So when I say American cut, what I mean is that it's going to have a little more room here in the chest and the torso area, and it's going to be a little bit more generous in the hip area as far as length goes. So if I ever refer to a jacket say American cut, this is the fit that I'm talking about. Now you are going to have a waterproof jacket. It's going to have a waterproof Z-liner membrane on the inside. It also has a zip-in quilted liner that is very easily removable. So if Zach ever gets hot while he's wearing that, he can just take that liner out and he'll be able to stay cool in those warmer days. Now from a protection standpoint, they didn't leave anything behind with this jacket. You're going to get a 600 denier shell. If I have Zach turn for me, here on the shoulder, you are going to have this ballistic poly fabric that's highly abrasion resistant, and you are going to get CE rated armor in the shoulder and the elbows on this jacket. So Zach, turn back around for me. If we look at it from a ventilation standpoint, they're going to make sure this jacket breathes. You're going to have 4 ventilation zips on the front of this jacket. You're going to have 2 up here in the chest, and each bicep is going to have 1 as well. You're also going to get 4 external pockets on the front of this jacket. You're going to have 2 up here in the front. This one's going to be waterproof. You're also going to have 2 very large cargo pockets down here at the front. And for good measure, on the left forearm here, you are going to have an ID pocket as well. Now, as far as adjustability goes, they want to make sure that when you're out riding, you can really cinch this jacket down so you don't have any excess material flapping around. So here on the forearm of each side, you are going to have adjustment straps here. And on the torso as well, you're going to have these adjustment straps, so Zach's going to really be able to cinch this jacket down when he's out riding. You're also going to have a nice big heavy duty YKK zipper going down the entire front. So Zach, flip around for me. So here on the back, like I said before, you're going to have that big CE rated back protector that's underneath the jacket. You are going to have this hydration pouch, so if you have a water bladder, you're going to be able to put it in here, and you do have these very large vent zips right here on the back. That's going to allow air to escape through this jacket, so it's going to make sure air passes through extremely well. So Zach, turn back around for me. Now last thing I do want to talk about is you are going to have a lot of reflectivity with this jacket, so if you're riding at nighttime, you're going to have piping here on both sleeves, and all this yellow is actually going to shine silver if light hits it, so you are going to stand out extremely well to any car that's going to be having its lights on you. So this is the Battleborn jacket from A.R.C. It's absolutely insane that they're able to sell this jacket around that $200 mark with as much safety and quality that's built into it, so make sure you check this jacket out. Alright, so next up on the list, we've got the Kathmandu from Firstgear. I've got Zach back here with me. Zach is wearing a size large in this jacket, American cut, so he's got plenty of room to work around in this jacket. Now when we look at the Kathmandu, you are stepping up in price to just over that $300 mark, but you are getting a few important upgrades when you step up from that Battleborn. So starting out, you're gonna have a 300 denier shell, and up here in the shoulder in those high abrasion zones, you are gonna have a 420 denier ripstop material to really give that protection if you go down. And now with armor, this is the big upgrade that we're talking about. You're still getting that CE rated armor in the shoulder and elbows, but it's a molecular armor that you're getting now, so it's going to be a little bit thinner and it's going to disperse energy better if you do have any impact to those areas. So Zach, turn back for me. Now, you are still getting a lot of reflective piping on this jacket, so at nighttime, you are going to light up extremely well if a car does have its lights on you, and you're going to get a lot of venting with this jacket. That's another upgrade that we're looking at. You're getting 8-inch vents here on both sides of the chest. If I have Zach lift his arm up for me, turn just a little bit, Zach. you're getting 9-inch pit zips on each side. So you're gonna have extremely good ventilation with this jacket while you're out riding on those hotter days. From adjustability standpoint, you're getting bicep and forearm cinches. So you're gonna make sure you're gonna cinch this down extremely well when you're out riding. Also on the torso here, he's gonna have straps there. So he's gonna be able to cinch this jacket down, make sure no excess material is flapping around in the wind. You are gonna have 4 external pockets on the outside, 2 up here on the top. You're gonna have these large cargo pockets down here on the bottom as well. Now Zach, if I get you to turn around for me. Now going to the back of the jacket, so you are gonna have more reflective piping here on the back to really make sure you stand out. It's a great safety feature. Another upgrade that you're getting with this jacket, it is gonna come included with this water hydration system, and it is gonna be removable, and you are gonna have loops on the front to route your sip tube if you wanna have that. You are gonna have these giant vent panels on the back as well to make sure this jacket's gonna push a lot of air through and it's gonna breathe extremely well. Down here at the bottom, you are gonna have a very large 14-inch REV'IT pouch. That's gonna be able to store any accessories while you're out riding. So Zach, turn back around for me. So real quick, we're gonna pop this bad boy open and we're gonna look at the gut. So you are gonna have one zipper here that is gonna be waterproof on the inside. If we unzip it all the way, this is where you're gonna have your thermal zip-in quilted liner. That's gonna be a great insulating liner. It is removable, so you can take that out on those hot or those warmer days. And the nice thing about this jacket is the shell is gonna have that Hypertex waterproof liner on the inside. So even if you don't have this thermal quilted liner in, you're still getting a jacket that is gonna be waterproof. And you do have a 10-inch zipper in the back that is gonna let you zip this jacket to the pant that Zach is wearing, so you get that full jacket to pant connection. So this is the Kathmandu from Firstgear. Like we said, just over that $300 mark. Great jacket with a ton of functionality and a lot of safety built in, so make sure you check this one out. All right, so next up on the list, this is the Sand 2 from REV'IT. Now Zach here, he's wearing an extra large in this jacket. He has worn a large in the other jackets that you've seen him wear. So this REV'IT jacket has more of a European cut. So looking at it, it is meant to fit tighter in the torso and the chest. You have articulated sleeves and it's not gonna have as much length around that hip area. So when I say European cut, this is the type of fit that that you're looking at. So if you're on our website, if you're looking at the sizing guide, if you're right between sizes, I would definitely recommend going up one size. Or if you're a guy that likes to wear a lot of base layers, I would definitely recommend going up one size. With that in mind, this is gonna be a 3-layer jacket. You have your outer shell. Underneath that, you are gonna have your Hypertex waterproof liner on the inside. It's zippable, removable, and underneath that, you are gonna have a thermal liner that is zippable and removable as well. So it's a 3-layer jacket. So you're getting a lot of versatility with it, depending on what season you're gonna be wearing this jacket. Looking at the outside, you're getting 500 and 600 denier on the outside, so you're getting a very abrasion resistant shell. Down here on the elbow, you are gonna get this 1200D lower cut along the elbow. It's extremely abrasion resistant. That's a great feature. And you are gonna get REV'IT's Pro Life CE rated armor in the shoulders and the elbows for that impact protection. So Zach, turn back around for me. You are gonna get here on the front chest, a lot of reflective piping on the biceps as well on the arm. They wanna make sure that if a car's headlights do hit you, that you are gonna light up and be extremely visible. Now from a ventilation standpoint, this jacket's gonna breathe extremely well. You have these very large ventilation zips along the entire forearm and all the way up the bicep here. So if you have this open with your arms on the handlebar, that's really gonna allow a ton of ventilation to go through. You are gonna have ventilation zips here on the chest as well. So they've made this jacket designed to breathe extremely well. Now from an adjustability standpoint, you are gonna have right here on the forearm, as well on the inside here, you have these snaps so you can really cinch these bicep sleeves down. You are gonna have dual straps on each side of the torso here. So Zach's gonna really be able to tighten this thing down. He's not gonna have any excess material flapping around in the wind. Pockets. Now, this is the one part of the jacket where you don't see a lot of pockets on it. You have 2 front cargo pockets here in the front. If I have Zach turn around for me, here on the back, you are gonna have this big water bladder pouch on the back. So if you want to run a water bladder, you can. You are gonna have this giant reflective piping, large ventilation zips right here on each side, and you are gonna have a big REV'IT pouch here on the bottom for storage as well. So Zach, turn back around. Now there's a few more things that I want to touch on the outside of the jacket before we get to the guts of this guy. If we look up here at the top, you're going to have the snap closure around the collar, but I like that they're using this adjustable snap here around the neck. So you have 5 positions where you can adjust this snap. So if you have a larger neck or a smaller neck, you can really get that good fit around the neck to hold out the elements. And you are going to have this fleece lining around the top, so it's going to be comfortable to wear all day long. If you look at the outside right here, REV'IT is the only company we see making their jackets that are going to be compatible with the Moveo or the Liat neck brace. So if you're a hardcore guy, if you like to rock a neck brace, these connection points here are set up to do that. They also have a high-vis vest that you can buy separately that connects to this jacket to really make sure you have good visibility when you're out on the road. And lastly, right here, I forgot to mention earlier, you are gonna have hand warmer pockets on the outside of this jacket. That's just a nice touch from REV'IT. Now let's open this up and look at the guts real quick. So here on the inside, now remember, you're getting a 3-layer construction with this jacket. You're getting the outer shell, which is gonna be water resistant, but however, your waterproof lining is gonna be right here. This is your Hypertex waterproof liner. It is gonna zip in, it is removable, so on those hot days, you can take that out. And then inside there, you are right here gonna have, this is gonna be your thermal liner on the inside. That's also removable, so if you wanna take that out, that's your choice. But on those hot summer days, you can rock just the shell if you want to. On the inside, no thrills there. You are gonna have a couple of pockets on the inside. In the back, you are gonna have a zipper for your jacket to pant combination. Zach is wearing the pants that go along with this jacket. If he wanted to, he could zip those together and have that full connection there. So this is a Sand 2 from REV'IT. Now, a lot of safety, a lot of functionality built into this jacket. Remember, you're coming in just on that $500 price point, but we absolutely love this jacket, so make sure you go check it out on our website. All right, so next up on the list, this is the Durban jacket from Alpinestars. Now you're stepping up in price from that Sand 2 from REV'IT. However, this is the first time that you're seeing Gore-Tex. Now when it comes to anything waterproof, Gore-Tex hands down is the best you are gonna get. So I've got Bryson here with me. Bryson's 5'9", he's 160 pounds. He has a 37-inch chest. He is rocking a size small in this jacket. Now I am gonna say Alpinestars is a European company that come out of Italy. However, this jacket does have more of an American cut. So it's got plenty of room in the chest and in the torso and plenty of length around the hips as well. Now we look at this jacket, like I said, Gore-Tex waterproof, guaranteed to keep you dry, guaranteed for life. The jacket, the shell is not gonna be waterproof. It is gonna have a Teflon coating to be water resistant. However, your waterproof lining is gonna be on the inside, and we're gonna talk about that here in just a second. So with this jacket, you're getting a 500 denier shell, so it's gonna be very abrasion resistant in the shoulders and the elbows in those high impact areas, but you are getting Alpinestars Nucleon CE level 2 rated armor in the shoulder and the elbows, so plenty of impact protection there as well. Now if we look at it from ventilation standpoint, they didn't leave anything behind. You're gonna have ventilation ports up here at the top along each forearm. Now this is one of my favorite features about this jacket. If you look right here, they have 2 main zippers going up the front of this jacket. Bryson right now is using this first zipper, and what that does, this entire front panel right here you see going up is one giant ventilation panel. So if Bryson's on the motorcycle sitting up, the entire front of this jacket is gonna allow air to pass through. If he didn't want that open, he could just unzip it and then zip it to the second zipper here, and that's gonna allow that to be completely closed off. Just depends on the climate and the weather conditions you are riding in. Lots of adjustability. You are gonna have bicep and forearm straps on each side, and you do have waist straps as well. So Bryson's gonna really be able to cinch this jacket down and make sure there's no excess material flapping around in the wind. 5 external pockets. You have 2 up here at the top that I say do double as ventilation ports as well. And then down here you have 2 large cargo pockets, and on the forearm you are gonna have an ID pocket as well. So Bryson, get you to turn around for me. So here on the back, it is gonna be hydration bladder compatible. You can put a pouch in there. You are gonna have loops on the front for your sip tube as well. The hydration pack, however, does not come included. Just keep that in mind. 2 large vent zips on each side, allows a lot of airflow to come through this jacket. And down here at the bottom, this is one of my favorite features as well in this jacket. Rather than doing a rabbit pouch that we're used to seeing on some of these jackets, they've actually made a detachable bag. It's more like a fanny pack that allows you to pack your accessories in there. But if you're going on a shorter ride, if you don't have anything extra you want to take with you, you can completely remove this and leave it separate. That's just forward thinking from Alpinestars. So turn back around for me. Now when we look at the inside of this jacket, this is one of the few jackets that we're seeing that's gonna come included with the kidney belt to help support the weight of the jacket, so it's gonna be comfortable to wear all day long. And now right here, This is gonna be your thermal inner lining. With this jacket, it is removable, and this is where your Gore-Tex membrane comes in, so this is what's gonna be waterproof. However, the nice feature about this liner is that if Bryson wanted to, he could take this shell completely off and the liner is wearable by itself and you're still getting a waterproof liner. That is a great feature that we like about this jacket. So this is the Durban jacket from Alpinestars. Like we said, Gore-Tex, waterproof, guaranteed for life, guaranteed to keep you dry. A lot of functionality with this jacket, so make sure you go check it out. All right, so last up on the list, we have the Badlands jacket from Klim. Now, Klim has a reputation for making some of the most durable and bomb-proof gear on the market, and that is no exception when it comes to this Badlands from them. If we look at it, I've got Bryson here. Bryson's 5'9", he's 160 pounds. He has a 37-inch chest. He is rocking a size medium in this jacket. He's also wearing the matching pant that goes along with it. He is wearing a size 34 in that pant. Now, like I said before, protection and durability, nothing beats the Badlands from Klim. If you look at it, you're now stepping into that Gore-Tex Pro shell. So on the inside of the shell of this jacket, it's laminated to the back, it's waterproof, guaranteed for life, and it's guaranteed to keep you dry. And as I said before, when it comes to anything waterproof, nothing is going to beat Gore-Tex. Now, from a protection standpoint, if we look at it, you're gonna get 840 D-Cordura in these light gray areas. And on these darker panels that you're seeing on the front here, that's a material called Armor Core that Klim uses. It is extremely abrasion resistant. Now, if I have Bryson turn for me, here on the shoulder and the elbow, this is the material that Klim uses. This is called Super Fabric. It's a talisman material, and what it is, it's little laser or ceramic plates that are bonded to the outside of that armor core, and this truly is the highest degree of abrasion resistance you are gonna get with any jacket. And underneath that, you are gonna have D3O molecular armor for that impact protection. Big piping along the top here on the shoulder for that reflectivity. Have Bryson turn to the front. You're gonna have this reflective piping throughout the entire jacket. One thing I like that Klim has done is they designed the reflective piping to mimic the human shape. So if you're riding, if a car's lights get on you, they're gonna see that it's a human riding a motorcycle. So again, you're getting that extremely durable fabric throughout this entire jacket, and it's also gonna ventilate extremely well. With this jacket, you're getting 10 ventilation ports on this jacket. You're getting 8 in the front. You do have 2 very large ones that go down the entire inside here. That's gonna allow air to flow extremely well, and we'll have 2 in the back that I'm gonna show you here in just a second. You are gonna have 7 external pockets on this jacket, 3 up here at the top, 2 down here at the bottom, and you are gonna have 1 on the forearm here, and a big rabbit pouch that we're gonna point out in just a sec. Now, adjustability with this jacket. Here on the bicep and the forearm, you have adjustment straps, so Bryson's really gonna be able to cinch this jacket down while he's out riding, and he's not gonna have all that extra fabric flapping around in the air. Now, Bryson, if I could turn around for me. So again, here in the back, you're getting that armor core material that they have, extremely abrasion resistant, and you are gonna have these large vent zips going down the back that's gonna allow this jacket to breathe extremely well. And down here at the bottom, like I said before, you're getting that very large rabbit pouch. That's gonna be to store the accessories while you're out riding. So Bryson, turn back around for me. Last thing to point out, big YKK zippers throughout the entire thing. Vislon zipper, it's extremely durable, meant to really last and stand the test of time. If you look up here at the collar, nice thing, it's adjustable, it's Velcro closure, and you are gonna have this fleece lining around the top, so it's gonna be comfortable to wear all day long. Now, if we unzip this bad boy and look at the inside, you do have 1 Napoleon waterproof pocket right here on the inside. Now, the first thing you're gonna notice when we unzip this jacket is it does come included with this kidney belt. Now, the kidney belt, like we said before, it's gonna support the weight of the jacket. It's gonna make it comfortable to wear throughout the entire day. And you do have this chest armor here in the front. And it's not CE rated, however, it is removable. So if you wanna take that out, you can, but that just gives you that added impact protection here in the chest. And you are gonna have 4 internal pockets as well. Now, on the back of this jacket, this is one of the only jackets we're seeing that has included a back pad that is gonna be CE level 2 rated. It's a Viper back pad, it's a D3O molecular armor, and that is gonna come standard in this jacket. So when it comes to safety and protection, Klim has thrown everything into this jacket. If you're looking for something that has more protection than what this jacket has, you're probably gonna have to go get Batman's own private suit. So this is the Badlands from Klim. Make sure you go to our website and check it out. Here's a recap of the buyer's guide to give you guys a side-by-side comparison of some of the common features as well as the standout features that really make these products unique. All right, guys, so thanks for checking out our Dual Sport and Adventure Jacket Buyer's Guide. Now remember, if you want more information on these jackets, watch our detailed product spotlight where we talk about each one of these jackets in detail. Now we know most guys like to pair the jacket with the pants, so after, go watch our Adventure Pant Buyer's Guide where we talk about each pant that goes along with these jackets that you've seen today. Now go to our website at RockyMountainATVMC.com where you can shop these jackets, see the full colorways, and use a sizing chart so you know what size you are gonna need. Now we have our fit guarantee, so if you ever get a size in the jacket or the pant, if you're not happy with it, just send it back to us and we will make sure you get the right size in that first exchange free of charge. Now the last thing I need you to do before I let you go, click and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Leave us your thoughts and comments on these jackets. If there's a jacket you think should be up here, let us know about it. I'm Chase here at Rocky Mountain and we'll see you on the trails.